News Today. China sparks North Korea comparisons in public reaction to Xi Jinping. China plan for President Xi Jinping to remain in office indefinitely has sparked social media opposition, drawing comparisons to North Korea's ruling dynasty and charges of creating a dictator by a Hong Kong pro-democracy activist. The social media reaction late on Sunday quickly saw China swing into a concerted propaganda push by Monday, blocking some articles and publishing pieces praising the party. The ruling Communist Party on Sunday proposed to remove a constitutional clause limiting presidential service to just 2 terms in office, meaning Xi, who also heads the party and the military, might never have to retire. The proposal, which will be passed by delegates loyal to the party at next month's annual meeting of China's largely rubber-stamp parliament, is part of a package of amendments to the country's constitution. It will also add Xi's political thought to the constitution, already added to the party constitution last year, and set a legal framework for a super anti-corruption super body, as well as more broadly strengthen the party's tight grip on power. But it seems the party will have its work cut out trying to convince some in China that the move will not end up giving Xi too much power. One Weibo user, where the Kim dynasty has ruled since the late 1940s, said, "Arg, we're going to become North Korea." Another user wrote, "We're following the example of our neighbor." The comments were removed late on Sunday after Weibo, China's answer to Twitter, began blocking the search term 2-term limit. In an unusual step amid intense international media attention, China's foreign ministry, which normally only comments on diplomatic matters, said amending the constitution was a matter for the Chinese people. Since 1954, when the constitution was first adopted, everybody can see that it has been continuously improved, spokesman Lu Kang told a daily news briefing. He said, "I hope everyone can acknowledge the voice of all the Chinese people." State media has added its voice too. Widely read state-run newspaper The Global Times said in an editorial the change did not mean the president will stay in office forever, though it did not offer much explanation. It said, referring to landmark economic reforms that began 4 decades ago, since reform and opening up, China, led by the Communist Party, has successfully resolved and will continue to effectively resolve the issue of party and national leadership replacement in a law-abiding and orderly manner. The party's official People's Daily reprinted a long article by Xinhua News Agency saying most people supported the constitutional amendments, quoting a variety of people proffering support. It wrote, "The broad part of officials and the masses say that they hoped this constitutional reform is passed." The WeChat account of the People's Daily, after initially posting a flurry of positive comments under its article, then disabled the comments section completely late on Sunday. It was back again by Monday, complete with remarks lauding the overseas edition of the same paper's WeChat account removed entirely an article focusing on the term limits, replacing it with a lengthy Xinhua report summing up all the amendment proposals. In one confusing moment for many Chinese, Xinhua initially only reported the news in English. Jokes have also circulated on social media. One shows a picture of a condom and its wrapper under the words "doing it twice is not enough." Others shared pictures of Winnie the Pooh, an internet meme that plays on Xi's supposed likeness to the rotund cartoon bear, an image censors have repeatedly tried to remove. Parts of the stock market took heart from the news. Chinese speculators pounced on stocks with Emperor in their name on Monday. The decision has also unsettled some in the Chinese territory of Hong Kong, where authorities have been trying to rein in a pro-democracy movement. Joshua Wong, one of the movement's leaders, said, "This move, which would allow for a single individual to amass and accumulate political power, means that China would again have a dictator as her head of state, Xi Jinping." The law may exist in China in form, but this just proves that the Chinese law exists to serve the individual and the party's purposes. China is likely though to see any such criticism as a plot against the party. The Global Times said, "Every time China deliberates on reforms and key decisions, effect on public opinion is worth pondering. Misinformation and external forces meddling will affect public opinion in China." Still, on China's streets, there was some support for Xi staying on. Beijing resident Zhao Yisu, 42, said, "I think in our country, nowadays, many policies, such as deepening reforms, need more continuity, particularly in politics. I believe stable leadership is good. So, what you think about this news? Please share this news to your social contacts and comment in below comment section. And don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon button next to subscribe button to get daily latest news alert. Thanks for watching this video. Please keep your support always.